was pulling the iOS 9.3 update from the server, especially the updates for the iPhone 5s or older, because of the technical flaws or technical glitches. I won't bore you with the detail, but I just wanted you to know. There is no iPhone SE. The full name of the iPhone SE is the iPhone 5 SE. They ditched the number 5 because they didn't want people to unconsciously think that it's an obsolete model, because due to its geometric similarity, when you compare to the iPhone 5s, it's the iPhone 5. They should have called it the iPhone 5 SE or the iPhone 5 Pro, whatever. And you might say things like, Mark, iPhone 5 SE is too long. Well, then you try the iPhone 6s Plus. So that's number 1, is the iPhone 5 SE. Number 2, if you are an Apple fan, I assume you have already watched the event. But, well, if you want me to show off my ball, first of all, it lacks the 3D touch. There is no 3D touch. It lacks the Force Touch feature. 2 times faster for the processor, 3 times faster for the GPU or the graphics performance, 2 times faster for LTE, 3 times faster for Wi-Fi, which is the Wi-Fi AC. Slightly better battery life, and the Apple Pay feature. Pretty good price, starting at $399. 4K video. You know what? The iPhone 5 SE could have been the best iPhone for me if they have added the 128GB storage option. As a buying coach, I have a question for you. Do you shoot videos using your iPhone on a regular basis? There is no 128GB option. 1 minute of 4K video taken by the iPhone 5 SE can cost you 375 megabytes in size. Suppose you want to make a 1 hour 4K movie. In general, you're gonna need at least 3 times the length of the actual movie for the raw footage before you edit them. So with simple math, you're gonna need at least 67.5 gigabytes in order to accommodate the raw footage. But the largest storage that Apple offers for the iPhone 5 SE is only 64 gigabytes for $499. With very limited storage expandability, it lacks the SD card slot. And I said earlier, this particular phone could have been the best iPhone for me if there is a 128 models available. The iPhone 5 SE will fail desperately. And you want to know why? I always ask my rookies at the store, I ask them, what is the iPhone? And they said, well, the iPhone is a smartphone made by Apple. You are fucking wrong. The iPhone is the iPhone. It's not a smartphone. People feel cool to have it in their hands. When they have the iPhone, their self-esteem goes up consciously, unconsciously. I'm using the iPhone 6s to shoot this video. This is the case. The thing is, it doesn't take a genius, a marketing genius, to tell you why did they make this cutout, to uncover, to reveal the Apple logo. This one from Speakin'. I like it very much. I dropped my iPhone many times. It survived. Well, from 8 feet away, if you're not a tech guru, if you're not a Mac genius, if you're not an experienced veteran Mac technician, you can distinguish the discrepancy between the iPhone 5s and the iPhone 5SE. So people might think, well, the thing is, it's not like carrying the iPhone 6s Plus or the Samsung Galaxy. So people might think you are carrying an obsolete phone from like several years ago. The reason that they released the smaller iPhone, it wasn't about to enhance the quality of people's lives. The reason was pathetic, was laughable, was ridiculous. They said, we decided to release. They said people plead them to release the smaller version of the iPhone because in 2015 alone, they have sold 30 million units of 4-inch iPhone. Who gives a fuck how many units iPhone you sold? People do care about one thing and one thing only, if the new iPhone might happen to enhance their qualities of lives. They don't give a damn about your overstatement, about you bragging about how many iPhones you have sold. And they said their critical prospects or Android switchers, you are currently using probably a 5-6 inches Android phones. You won't buy a smaller phone for all I know. So if you fail because the size is too small for Android switchers, and it looks identical to the iPhone 5s. Nobody give a damn about this 12 megapixel camera. Apple Pay. Fuck man, I don't want to pay much shit man, all the juice, battery's empty. 2 gigabytes of the underlying spec under the hood. Fuck you for the last 10 years. You know what? Fuck man, since the first iPhone, they never review the actual RAMs of the various devices. Why? Don't even dream about, you know what? I'm sick and tired of the Apple commercial. A group of filming students using the iPhone 6 attached to a cradle making a movie. Of course not a music video, probably a short commercials or a movie. 4K video. They would never have enough room for the raw footage. You want to make a 1 hour 4K movie, you need at least theoretically 3 hours of raw footage to edit. 3 hours? I've done my research thoroughly. 3 hours of raw footage can be translated to 67.5 gigabyte. You buy the top of the line iPhone 5s for $499. It has 64 gigabyte, but the actual storage, the actual usable storage is less than that. So you're gonna have to be aware of 2 things before you go to the nearest Apple reseller or Apple stores and buy one. Number 1, it lacks the 3D touch, and number 2, it looks identical to the iPhone 5s. Number 3, you're gonna have to be aware of try not to buy the entry level. You're gonna have to buy the 64 gigabyte, but it may not be enough anyway. And since there is no storage expandability options on the iPhone, there is no SD card slot. You're gonna have to be aware of that. if you're currently using an Android phone, like probably a 5-inch Samsung Galaxy S7, Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and stuff like that, you're gonna have to go to the nearest Apple store or go to the nearest mobile phone carrier and give it a try by yourself. You're gonna have to try the screen because the screen is significantly small. I do agree. If you are a feature phone switcher, like you've been using the this one like regular feature phone, and you need your first iPhone, you know what? I like it a lot. This one is great. This iPhone is great. If you've been using like a feature phone and you need your first iPhone, go grab it. Go ahead. I do agree with you. Buy it, but don't buy the entry level. Buy the 64GB model for $499, or you might be able to get it for free in the States if you do like 2-year contract, but I don't know about it because I'm in Thailand, in Bangkok, Thailand. Thanks anyway, thanks.